Follow us on Twitter. I'm at Real SportsBit. He's at Teddy_Covers. We'll tweet out the links as soon as we get them. The crew does a great job. Usually get those by 11 a.m. Pacific, sometimes earlier. Here we go, game number 3. Heat at home against the Sixers. Philly is 216.5 the total. Thanks to Intertop Sportsbook, 22 years online. Sign up, deposit, and win. Embiid is doubtful. It was the Dwayne Wade show in game 2. 26 points. Was 10 of 11 shooting in the first half. Had the big steal late when the Sixers cut it to 2. They did a good job defensively, especially in the first half, pressuring Simmons. They put Justice Winslow on him, did a good job. James Johnson went 7 of 7 from the floor, and Dragic played well. Blew the big lead. It got tight in the second half, but they made the plays down the stretch as Miami won 113-103. There's some value here on Miami, and these teams split during the regular season as Miami won both games at home.
Sure, and it's hard for a team that just won 17 in a row, and you suffered that first loss. Now you got to go on the highway and bring your A game, and that's the situation that Philadelphia is in tonight. It's not an easy task for the 76ers by any stretch of the imagination, especially when we're talking about a veteran with the type of success that Dwayne Wade has had. You talked about he had 26, 28 points in that ballgame, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, including, as you mentioned, the key steal late. Eric Spoelstra's quote, "I don't care what his numbers were anywhere else or all year long or at different times. He's made for these moments." Dwayne Wade is made for these moments. Miami, in a lot of ways, is a team that doesn't have the marquee name, doesn't have the, they don't have the LeBron, they don't have the Embiids, they don't have the guys that have attracted a really wide following. With the exception of the veteran Dwayne Wade. Wade obviously came through in a big way in game 2, but for Miami to win again tonight, he's got to bring it for game 3 every bit as much.
Yeah, well, I got news for you. If the Sixers lose this game, it's no sure thing that they bring Embiid back for game 4. Who knows when he's going to come back? Brett Brown, quote, "It's about what's best for his health." I think defensively he immediately comes in and changes the landscape. The game is being played so fast right now. He's not been with us for a while, so I think the adjustment offensively might be a little more noticeable than defensively initially. They were horrible in the first. I give Miami credit, but I thought the officials did a bad job and also hurt the Sixers. Brothers and Foster, who knew Foster? But they called 20 fouls in the second quarter. It was no flow, no rhythm. The Sixers wanted to get out and run up tempo, and they were blowing a whistle every possession. So that hurt them when they couldn't. They scored like 4 points in the first 6 minutes of the second quarter. Covington was 1 of 10 with a minute left in the game, and he kept shooting. He only made 1 3. They were 7 of 38 from 3 and started 2 of 18 from 3. But through all that, they're still down 2 with the ball late in the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably good news for a team like Philly. We talked earlier in the show about how the Rockets got nothing from James Harden and nothing from Eric Gordon and still won by 20. You say that's good news for Houston. Here's a situation for Philadelphia where they played as poorly as they could play. You talked about Covington. I mean, Covington had a really rough game, I thought, on both ends, which is rare for a centerpiece and perhaps the most underrated piece of that 76ers rotation. But when you're talking about a team in Philadelphia that hasn't been in these spots before, that's now facing pressure, you worry about, hey, we just played poorly and didn't win, but we were right there in position to. Now the pressure mounts. They play poorly again. Are we going to see that type of rally from Philadelphia? And I really worry about the Embiid stuff because all we've heard, Embiid this, Embiid that, Embiid this, Embiid that. Embiid's not playing, guys. He's not playing tonight again either. So if Philly keeps waiting for their big man to come back, it doesn't bode well for their chances of success in Game 3 this season. Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.